I'm going to take you now to KwaZulu-Natal, and following a horrific road crash that left 11 people dead in the town of Jozini in northern KwaZulu-Natal, the municipality will today implement and enforce new bylaws due to a pushback by taxi associations and other organizations. The army has been called in to assist. SABC reporter Vusi Khumalo is covering the story for us. Vusi, very good morning to you. I guess two questions jump out immediately. In particular, what bylaws will now be enforced, and why was it enforced in the first place?
Good morning, Blaine, as well as to the viewers. Yes, we are here in Jozini. This is the area where in June, early June, a sugarcane truck full of sugarcane came right from here, plowing into people and crashing into the buildings here, just here in my background, killing 8 people instantly, and the 9th person was, succumbed to his injuries at a local hospital here at the Jozini area. Well, people were shocked because this was the first time that this area experienced such an incident whereby there was a multiple vehicle pile-up resulting to the death of 8 people in this area. But people have always been complaining that this area was a hazard area. It has a potential of being a high accident zone here in Jozini because it has always been congested with traffic, including trucks, taxis, as well as other light motor vehicles doing business here. Today, local municipality Jozini, led by Mr. Telani Mabiga, is also having a meeting and also with the stakeholders in order to ensure that they do minimize traffic and also the accidents that have been happening in this area. Let us talk to the man now, the mayor himself, Mr. Telani Mabiga. Tell us about some of the measures in place that you have put in order to ensure that you enforce bylaws and also try to minimize congestion and also accidents in this area of Jozini.
In fact, I would like to say that as a Jozini local municipality, we have took this decision through the council meeting in terms of the Systems Act of number 32 of 2000, that we have resolved that as a council, since we have seen that our town has got no bylaws, we have said as Jozini, we have to prioritize that we must make sure that we craft the bylaws for which is going to govern this town of Jozini, but it is also going to include other nearest towns, in fact. But today is a big day for us that it has come to the time that we had to make sure that we will launch our bylaws, traffic bylaws, where we say we want to minimize that the congestion within our town. As we normally know that actually we've got the main road which is passing between the town. But we have, unfortunately, all the business people they've made their structures very close to the road. Actually, we've put into that bylaws that we need to make sure that they must make sure that they have the receiving side. Also, on the front, they must have enough parking into their business. But that one is going to give them their chance to operate freely, also to be very safe. We are coming from the area that we've got a big accident which has took place at Jozini in June, where we've lost about 9 people in town. So we have said, as from today, we needed to launch these bylaws in order to minimize the congestion within our town. Because if we can live it like this, I know it is very difficult to our community and our business, all the stakeholders, because it is the first time to them to have the bylaws in place. Actually, at the moment, I know others, they are not quite happy about what we are doing today. But I know at the end, they will be very much happy, because at the moment, even if we are on a rush, we have got a problem to pass at Jozini. It took about an hour or more to pass in this time. But actually, into our bylaws, we have also incorporated that those people who are going to do the offloading into the business, we have said in our bylaws that they must make sure that we are going to be very strict, that we need them to park somewhere. They must come at least at 8 up to 5, where they'll come to operate to offload into the business. I know that if you are going to do that, the business people are going to say they are suffering because maybe it's going to disturb their local economic profit. Actually, we normally know that, but we just please them that we needed to work together into all people who are operating within our town, the taxi people, the street vendors, all those people, those who are using the vans. We need to sit down with them. I'm just pleading them to say, please, let us work together and make sure that our town is going to be very much manageable in such a way that everybody will be safe. I normally know that during that accident, there were so many people who have been affected because the space was very small, and then that one has caused us to lose about 9 people. Okay. So that's why I say today, please, the taxi industry, the people with the vans, people with the shops, they must make sure that they work together with us. They mustn't put all the stuff on front of the shop, because that one, it caused a lot of trouble. Because let's say when it can happen again, then the truck lose again, it's gonna do the same thing what happened before.
Okay, just briefly now, why has it taken you so much time in order to implement such critical bylaws? In fact, all other municipalities, as according to the Municipal Act, you should have bylaws that are being implemented, because you also have traffic personnel that are patrolling in this area.
Actually, it has took so much time because actually we also conducted the public participation, going through all the stakeholders in order to make sure that when it comes to this day, everybody knows about what is going to take place. That's why it has took too long, because we have made sure that we go to the community, go to the business people, all the sectors, that they must also say something about these bylaws. That's why it has took so long. Okay. After that, we have also made sure that it must go via to the court, to the magistrate, that they must also bless it. That in such a way that there must be somebody, no one can also one of the day can come and say no, he's not quite happy because he was not consulted.
Do you have the blessing of the taxi industry? Because we are told that they are not happy about some of the implementations that you have done in this area.
We have got the blessing from the taxi industry, because normally when this document came to our municipality, we have called them and introduced this bylaws to them. They were quite very happy.
Okay, so cool.
Sure.
Thanks a lot. That's the local municipality mayor of Jozini, Mr. Telani Mabiga, saying that they are in fact enforcing these bylaws in order to ensure that they minimize congestion and also accidents in this town of Jozini, which I must say that has always been congested along other main towns in KwaZulu-Natal, such as Nongoma, Msinga, and a whole lot other municipalities or towns, small towns in KwaZulu-Natal. With that, Blaine, it's back to you for now.
All right, Vusi Khumalo, live for us in Jozini. Appreciate the reporting. Well,